In contemporary geopolitical dynamics, when relations between world powers have re-entered a period of competition and suspicion, strategic weapon systems have become one of the most tangible indicators of a country's defense capabilities. Among the most prominent platforms of the last 2 decades is the RS-24 Yars, an intercontinental ballistic missile with MIRV payloads that now forms the backbone of the Russian Federation's nuclear forces. This system not only represents advancements in modern military technology, but also reflects shifts in Russia's national security doctrine following the collapse of the Soviet Union. This article will provide a comprehensive overview of the RS-24 Yars, covering its history, development process, technical characteristics, warhead configuration, penetration capabilities, launch methods, operational deployment, and relevance in the global nuclear balance of power. At the beginning of the 21st century, the Kremlin found that most of the ICBM systems inherited from the Soviet Union had exceeded their designed operational life. In addition, the United States was expanding and refining its missile defense systems, including ground-based mid-course defense, GMD, and Aegis BMD components. Moscow viewed this as a threat to the classic deterrence mechanism, as missile defense systems had the potential to reduce the effectiveness of Russia's nuclear retaliation. Amidst this situation, Russia sought to create a new ICBM capable of penetrating modern missile defense systems, carrying a larger number of MIRV warheads, being deployed on various platforms, both silos and transporter erector launchers, TLs, having a short launch preparation time and high mobility to increase survivability. Official development of the RS-24 began in 2004 by the Moscow Institute of Thermal Technology, MITT, the institution also responsible for the Topol and Topol-M. The first flight test was conducted in 2007 from the Plesetsk Cosmodrome. After a series of additional tests, Yars was officially put into service in 2010. The RS-24 Yars is a 3-stage solid-fuel ballistic missile. Solid-fuel propulsion allows for long-term storage, high operational readiness, and a simpler launch process compared to liquid fuel systems. Its composite structure is designed to reduce weight without compromising strength. In addition, the outer parts of the 3rd stage and RV use materials with low radar signatures, while also having high resistance to heat during re-entry. The RS-24 Yars has a range of between 11,000 and 12,000 kilometers, allowing it to reach almost the entire landmass of the Americas, Western Europe, most of Asia, and other targets in the Northern Hemisphere. One of the most significant improvements in the RS-24 compared to its predecessor is the use of MIRV, Multiple Independently Targetable Re-Entry Vehicle. Each warhead can be directed towards a different target after entering the outer atmosphere. This capability makes it difficult for enemy missile defense systems to determine which objects are real and which are decoys. Several reports indicate that the Yars re-entry vehicle has limited maneuverability in the terminal phase. Although the RV is not as maneuverable as the Avangard glide vehicle, this ability to change course still increases the chances of penetrating enemy missile defenses. The RS-24 Yars is designed to be launched from 2 main platforms. A silo launcher, Yars-S. Modern silos have very high physical protection, capable of withstanding conventional blast pressure, shock waves, and EMP effects. With a cold launch system, the missile is pushed out of the tube using high-pressure gas before the 1st stage engine ignites. technique reduces damage to the silo and extends its service life. B. Mobile Launcher, Yars-M. The Yars mobile platform is mounted on a 16-wheel MZKT-79221 vehicle. The main advantage of the mobile variant is survivability. These vehicles can routinely change positions, operate on public roads and in forested areas, and are difficult to track by reconnaissance satellites. High mobility makes the Yars-M one of the most vital components for maintaining second strike capability, as mobile units are relatively more difficult to neutralize by preliminary attacks. Penetration of modern missile defense systems is a design priority for the RS-24. In a strategic context, Russia believes that the enemy's success in shooting down a number of missiles could disrupt nuclear parity. Therefore, Yars is equipped with various support systems to make interception more difficult. Russia adheres to a defensive nuclear doctrine. The use of nuclear weapons is only permitted when the country's existence is threatened or in response to an enemy nuclear attack. It is estimated that Russia has between 150 and 200 active Yars launchers, including silo and mobile variants. This number makes Yars the most dominant ICBM in Russia's current arsenal. Although it appears aggressive, the existence of survivable ICBM systems such as Yars actually increases global stability. Both sides, Russia and NATO, will think twice before starting a major conflict. The modernization of Yars is part of an effort to secure the potential for nuclear retaliation, while updating Russian missile technology in the face of modernization by the US and its allies. The RS-24 Yars represents an important milestone in Russia's defense strategy. With its combination of global range, high speed, MIRV capability, modern penetration technology, and launch platform flexibility, the Yars plays a key role in ensuring that global nuclear parity is maintained. In the current geopolitical context where major countries are increasing their defense budgets, the existence of Yars shows that Russia still has one of the most formidable and most difficult to negate nuclear arsenals.